So last week I received a package from Urban Outfitters Beauty with a ton of makeup, and I was super excited to use it. So I've been using it for the past like few days, and I kind of got a feel for all the products. So I'm going to use it in a video today, or most of it in a video. I know a lot of you guys are interested in the Milk makeup line, so I'm using all the products that I received that are from Milk Makeup, and hopefully this will be helpful for you if you guys want to check out Milk Makeup. I'm like super excited about that. Hi Wednesday, bye Wednesday. This is the look that I came up with. It's just a very like neutral lip, blush, and like a natural looking eyeshadow. So if you guys are interested in this look, stay tuned and I'll walk you through it. Alright, I'm just going to start off with what I normally always do, which is put some lip balm on and some moisturizer on. The lip balm I'm using is from Glossier. It's the coconutbalm.com. It's just such a great product, but it's been sold out for quite some time, so when it finally came back in stock, I purchased it right away and I love it. Next thing I'm going to do, I normally put on the Glossier Soothing Face Mist, but since I just washed my face and I received this from Urban Outfitters Beauty, this is Herbivore Botanicals Balance Lavender Geranium Facial Toning Elixir. I'm going to spray this all over my face. It smells so good. It smells like lavender. Since I'm going to be using Glossier as my base, I'm just going to use the Glossier Priming Moisturizer right now, and then try to bring it down into my neck as well. And I want a little bit of a glow today, so I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer in Radiance, which I got from Octoly. I used about this much. Octoly is a really cool site for like YouTubers or vloggers. What you do is you sign up for it, and when you get approved, you can pick out like a bunch of products from a free product page. And they send you the product for free. You don't have to pay for it or anything. You just have to use it in a video or do a review on it. And so I got a ton of Laura Mercier things that I would normally not treat myself to. So I got this and I really love it. It just immediately adds like a nice glow to your face. Next I'm going to use the Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint in the color medium. I'm going to shake it up and then pour about, I don't know, like 8 drops, 9 drops. And I just rub it in with my fingertips on most days. Alright, so I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer just to conceal some spots that I have on my face. This is the color Ginger. And what I've been doing is just put a little bit on my hand right here, and then I'll take a drop of the Perfecting Skin Tint. Also, the color I have is medium. I'll just take 1 drop like that, and then mix it together with a damp beauty blender. And it just becomes like a very smooth, easy to blend concealer slash skin tint. So I'll go in around my nose, and then I didn't really sleep last night, so I'm gonna go a little bit under my eyes as well. And if I have tricky spots, like I have some hyperpigmentation on my forehead like that, I'll just go in with my concealer again and then go directly on the spot. And then take my damp beauty blender and then just tap everything out. Alright, so that looks pretty decent to me. I'm going to use the Too Faced Shadow Insurance just to put on my eyelids because I'm going to do a little eyeshadow look. So next I'm going to go in with a highlighter. This is from RMS Beauty. And what I like to do with this is I'll just take it on my ring finger like that and then put it on my Cupid's bow, down the center of my nose, inner corners of my eyes. Sometimes I go in even afterwards and then apply that. And then on my brow bone, right there and there. All right, onto the fun stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Milk Makeup Blush Oil. So this is new. I've been using it for the past few days now. And I'll just take like a couple clicks of this and put it right on the apples of my cheeks. It smells really good too. It smells like essential oils. And then I'll blend it out with my ring finger, and it just gives like a really natural looking flush. The color I have is called Ripe. And then next I have my favorite product here from Milk. This is the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer, and it looks like a deodorant stick basically. Anyways, it comes out like this and you kind of roll it up. It just looks like a really dark foundation, and what you do is just apply it. So when I watched this demo video, she just applied it to her cheekbones like that, and then to the temples, and then she just blended it out. And I like to blend it out with a brush. This is the Sigma Large Angled Contour Brush. It actually came in this like large roll that Urban Outfitters sent me, but I love this brush so much. It just blends everything out so easily. You can also blend it out with your fingers too. I did that for the first couple days, but I really like this brush, so I've been using this brush instead. But when I'm on the go, I'll use my fingers and it works just as well. If I'm doing like a no eyeshadow look, I'll even take the bronzer with my ring finger and like put it up on my eyelids and go just around my eyes a little bit. Just kind of darkens it up a touch. And I'm gonna go back in a little bit more and just kind of touch up the perimeter of my face. It doesn't really have a smell, and it just blends like a dream. I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose a little bit with this as well. Just on both sides. If you guys can hear the noise outside, I'm sorry about that. They're doing construction in the neighborhood. Next, I'm gonna use a little bit of this. This is the Milk Makeup Preach. It's like a lip pigment, but you can actually use it on your cheeks too. And I think since I'm on camera, it's a little bit washed out. So I think I'm just gonna take a little bit and then apply it to my cheeks. This is a strange product because when you look at it, it looks like an eyeshadow. Like it has like the hash marks, kind of like an eyeshadow, but it's wet. And when you dip your finger into it, it's more like a cream. So it's really strange, but it's such a cool product. And I love how it's so compact as well, so I can bring this anywhere with me. Now I'm gonna work on my brows. This is the Hourglass, I think Brow Sculpt is what it's called, Brow Sculpting Pencil. And the color I have is called Dark Brunette. I think I've mentioned this in the past, but I bought this because I forgot to bring my eyebrow pencil to work one day, and then I needed to do my brows. And I just didn't have those supplies there, so then I went to the Hourglass, which is right next door to my work. And I asked if they had a brush, and they're like, we don't sell a brow brush, but we do have this product. So then they sold it to me. I bought it, and I mean, I thought it was okay at first, and then it just broke. So it literally just broke like that, and I was so bummed out because I spent like a boatload of money on it. I don't know, and I guess it happens to a lot of people actually. So they really just need to repackage, redesign this brow sculpting pencil. So I'm just using it up to use it up, but when I'm done, I'm gonna try and find another brow gel or brow pomade. Oh, and also what I do is I draw the top and then the bottom line, and then I'll fill it in like this. So usually I just do the top of one and the top of the other, and the bottom of one, bottom of the other, and then fill it in, and then just kind of compare and contrast. Alright, I think that looks pretty decent. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a brow gel, and the one I've been using is the Glossier Boy Brow. The color I have is black, which I believe is sold out at the moment, but I know they're gonna restock sometime soon. It's got the tiniest little brush, and it's just perfect because it makes your eyebrow hairs actually look like, you know, real hairs, instead of just like kind of diffusing the look of your eyebrows. Alright, next I'm gonna go in and work on my eyes. So I got this palette from Urban Outfitters Beauty. This is the Neutralize 28 color eyeshadow palette from BH Cosmetics. Right when I got this, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing, because it's all the colors I would totally use. So I'm gonna go in and play around with some colors. I'm gonna start with this color right here, which is right next to the dark color right here. And I'm just gonna take that with, got a bunch of brushes from Urban Outfitters Beauty as well, which is from Sigma. I'm gonna use this brush right here. This is the eyeshadow brush E55 from Sigma. So pat it in that color right there. And I'm just gonna wash it over my eyelid, left and right. Obviously, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I don't really know how to apply eyeshadows that well. If you want a professional makeup artist though, my friend Caitlin just decided to join YouTube, so I'll have her channel linked down below. You should definitely subscribe. I helped her film yesterday, and she's just a natural. She shoots everything super fast. And I mean, obviously she's worked in makeup for a long time, so she has a lot of advice to give. And she also has really sensitive skin, so if you have sensitive skin and you need good product recommendations or a natural, don't irritate the skin, then highly suggest following her. Okay, so this is the Sigma pencil brush. It's the E30 brush. It also comes in that set. And I like this because it's a little bit less dense than my Morphe brush that I just recently bought, the Morphe MB27. So I'm gonna go in with the same color from the BH Cosmetics palette. They don't have any color names, so I'm sorry about that, but I'm just gonna go in and go under my eyes. And I love these eyeshadows so much. They're so pigmented, but the first thing that I notice about them is that they're super creamy, so they blend so easily. And the first day that I used it without a primer underneath, and it was still very pigmented. The only thing was that it kind of creased up a little bit. I have really oily eyelids, so I had to go back in and set it with some setting spray. The following day that I used it with a primer, obviously, and it's meant to be used with a primer, so definitely use a primer. I'm gonna go in with the tapered blending brush from Sigma, which is the E40, and I'm just gonna do like a windshield wiper motion. All right, I'm gonna apply a crease color. I'm gonna use this color right here, and I'm gonna go in and just put it in my outer V, like that. And then use a crease blending brush. This is the e.l.f. crease brush, and just blend it out. All right, so I'm gonna go in with the Morphe MB27 brush, which is that pencil brush that I was talking about earlier. Go in with the same color, kind of roll it around like that, and then just hit the outer bottom lashes. And I'm gonna clean this off a little bit and go in with a highlighter color. So I'm gonna use, I'm gonna use this color right here. All right, so now I'm gonna take a small angled brush. This is the E65, and I'm gonna wet it a little bit. A glass of water right here. Wet it a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in with this black color right here. I'm just gonna get the corner, the very, very corner, just so I don't mess up the eyeshadow if it doesn't work out. It's like a watercolor palette, so cool. All right, so I'm gonna see if that works. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go in and kind of, I don't know, walk it through the top lash line a little bit. It's not super dark or pigmented or anything, but I kind of like this. And I'm gonna run it a little bit here too. Okay, I think I need to do a little bit more blending, so I'm gonna use this color right here. It's like a taupey color. And use my E40 brush. You know, I'm gonna clean off my E30 brush again and then use that same highlighter color that I used before, roll it around a little bit. And it's right underneath my brows. That. Damn, look at that. And this is great because normally you're supposed to like powder it at the bottom of your cheeks or do your eyeshadows first and then kind of flick it off. But I didn't have to do that. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna go in with some powder though, and the brush I'm using is the Morphe E40 brush, or sorry, M401 brush. It's like a large tulip powder brush. All right, so I'm gonna go in with the Laura Mercier loose setting powder. This I got from Octoly as well. What I'm gonna do is just like dip my brush into it and kind of swirl it around and just run it through my entire face. I love this because not only does it like set your makeup, it makes everything kind of look airbrushed and like diffused. All right, I'm gonna curl my lashes and put on some mascara. Oh, and the mascara that I'm using is from NARS. It's the Audacious mascara. I just have a sample of it. You know what? I saw some really bad reviews on it. Like no one really likes it for some reason, but I love it. I think it's so great. It just lengthens. It looks really natural, and it has like a rubber wand, so it just separates everything super easily. Obsessive compulsive, 100% vegan, cruelty-free Trick cosmetic color pencils. So this is like a lip liner, and it looks like my lips but better, basically. And I like this because it kind of just cancels out. Like I have like some purple around my lips, on the perimeter of my lips, like up here and just around here, and I don't really like it, so it really just canceled it out. Yeah, so I guess this is basically the finished look. I'm super stoked on everything I got from Urban Outfitters Beauty, especially the Milk makeup stuff, because I really wanted to try all of this because I've seen so many like demo videos on like the Sephora website, the Urban Outfitters website. I even subscribed to the Milk makeup YouTube channel just to check out all the videos. I've seen them all. Anyway, I'll try to leave as many links to all the products that I used today down in the description box. I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.